we're looking good. New door card, nice and clean. Looks brand new. So I do need to clean up the seats and the steering wheel. I'm going to run over to the dealership, I think, and see if I can get my key programmed. Because I burned the other key in the pocket of my jean shorts when I burned all the Corvette crap. I'm going to see if I can get a new center console as well, because I can't order that one scratched up piece. And then we'll see if we can get them to give me a new door card, because the passenger side door card needs to be replaced as well. And there's a divot on this thing, the handle, that I'd like to replace, so I'll probably need to get that piece. Alright, if you're not familiar with my C7 Z06 Corvette, I bought this, 21,000 miles, it's a carbon 65. The interior is all kinda, it's like they used the wrong stuff to clean it. And so we're gonna do a quick little steering wheel install. I'm assuming the install is very similar to BMWs and Porsches and others. But I got a brand new carbon 65 with blue stitching, carbon, I guess this will be part of the Z07 package, but brand new, squeaky clean steering wheel with blue stitching to replace the one that's all matted. Now I can work wizardry in Alcantara if it's dirty, but not if it's ruined. You know, I tried cleaning this side and you get little fuzzy balls all over it, and so the simpler thing to do is $1,300. It's a $110,000 car. I might as well just pull it off and redo it. So this should be, I think, relatively straightforward. I don't see the pins, how you release. So I think what we'll do, I think there's springs on the back side of the airbag, and so there's a little hole on the side of the steering wheel. So there's a little hole here. And so I'll stick a flathead, a small flathead up in there, push the spring out of the way, and that should lift the airbag out. I got to do it on both sides. Of course, before you go start messing with the airbag, somebody taught me this trick, take a microfiber towel, wrap it around the negative so it doesn't hit the positive or the other side, but disconnect the battery first. Alright, so I should just take, I think, a little baby flathead is probably all I need. It's got to fit in this tiny little hole. That should do it. Okay, shove it in there, pops it out here, and then shove it in the other side and pop the other one out. It's really simple. So it comes out, and then we got to pop the Molex off the back side. So we got to pop the connections off the back side. Alright, that was pretty painful to do. You have to push these little, I guess I kind of broke one of them off, but these little orange things have to get pushed up to release. But as you can see, there's not a lot of slack. So I think we're safe. But now I need to take this probably T40 with an impact in order to pull this off. So you see what I'm talking about here. So these two, they clip into these two. Then you have to unclip this Molex here. Don't worry about unclipping this one. That one, I don't know that it's necessary to unclip, but we're probably going to have to remove all this stuff here from the steering wheel and put on the new one. So we'll see. All right, I tried the regular 1/4-inch impact and break out the big boy here. It's a T50. Yeah, you got to really go for it to get it out of here. So that's a done deal. Okay, cool. So these slide through. They slide through the back side. This was vertical, and then you just have to disconnect this one connection, which the new steering wheel has. So it's just a direct retrofit. I don't have to take any of this apart, new for old. So now you get a good view of what I'm talking about. So here's the improvement I made by cleaning. Let's see how there's little fuzz balls going on here. So I cleaned that side extremely well. This side I didn't. Just take a look of why I'm getting bent out of shape about this. And then here's new. There's the new version. But notice direct retrofit. I just take this and pop it in place. It only cost me $1,300 to do that. But you know, it is a rather nice OE steering wheel. I'm not a big fan of aftermarket steering wheels. I just like clean OE. Alright, so it only slides in one way. So you have to line the plastic ring back up on the top, and then there's an arrow and then a line on the steering column. So it only slides in one. You can't move it left or right. It goes in straight. Okay, torqued it to spec, meaning with my calibrated wrist. Oh yeah, nice fresh steering wheel. This is great. So I'm gonna pop the airbag back in place. First we take this, plug it in. That's all our steering wheel controls and all the other goofy stuff that they put on steering wheels for some reason. And we'll plug the airbag in. So there we go. Nice and clean. So you have to be pretty firm to push this back in. But remember, the horn's not going to go off because the battery's disconnected. But there's, remember, there's one connection that plugs in, one on the side, and then the two that come into the airbag, and that's it. So there's our steering wheel. So you really don't want to try to break that nut loose with a regular wrench or breaker bar. You really want an impact, because the regular size torque wrench, a 1/4 inch, won't do it. You need a 1/2 inch big boy that I use to break plugs to get it off and on. And that's once you figure out how to do it, that's a 20-minute project. So there you have it. New steering wheel. I did off camera. I did a new door card. I also did new center console pieces. I need to find a new passenger door card, and I need to clean the interior, so that'll be in another video. But now we have a fresh, clean steering wheel for the next guy. Oh, I also changed the shift knob to a leather one because I couldn't find. No one had the Alcantara in stock, but I think leather would probably do better, and then a new shift boot. So the Corvette's coming together. Looking pretty nice.